Hey guys, it's Joel with Headhunters Customs and my better half, Alicia. I just wanted a specific YouTube video showing off my pop fit because, well, it's better to link my head sleeves to a YouTube video than Facebook for people who don't have YouTube. So, as you can see, vice versa, whatever. So we have this. I made the shape specifically so that way when you line it up with one of my heads, it goes into that same square notch there. Uh, so would you like to demonstrate how it works?
He likes me to do it because he's like, if a woman can do it, anyone can do it. Obviously, that's a joke, but so the cool thing is, I mean, it really is easy to use. So just have to have the square part lined up so that when you put a headpiece on, the square of it is lined up, which I think I'm having a little bit harder time on this new. There it is. Okay.
She just didn't line it up.
I didn't line it up. And maybe I'm not a good example of how easy it is.
So
Maybe I shouldn't have picked a red background. Sorry about that, everybody. I was going themed because it's Valentine's.
his head can twist and turn. And
Speaking of which, it's Valentine's Day soon, which means
everything in red.
everything's red.
Not necessarily for that reason, but we like to say so.
We're on a theme. So that's the 3D printed. So if you missed the small video that we made originally, the reason this was created is A, to make his personal heads just fit better in general, but B, he just was really wanting to kind of solve a problem that he came across frequently in the DIY or I guess it's not DIY, it's
kind of DIY.
What is that? Custom community. Is that a lot of times, designs can kind of be maybe not as clean because you have to use blue tack and things like that to get things to stick together.
Pop off. It's more like a statue. Everybody uses the term statue, but if I was to be honest, I'd like to use the term house of cards because a statue is solid and stays there, and most of this blue tack type of stuff that we've been forced to use, it just falls apart. It doesn't really.
And you want your figures to be, I feel like, posable but sturdy, which is what this is. It's posable but sturdy. You can still move things around, but it's not going to just pop right off. I mean, it does pop off, but it doesn't
You
just.
have to park horse.
Yeah, you don't just, it's not.
It doesn't just fall off. If it falls off your shelf, or if your kid grabs it, then they're more likely, you'd have to. Which I mean, to that degree.
We have 4 kids.
Right.
So when he designs things, kind of part of the thing he thinks about is, okay, if my kid were to pick this up and play with it, is it going to stay together? Right. And maybe you guys aren't letting your kids play with that stuff. And honestly, I get it. Price wise, like it's not always something you want to do, but you want it to look good. If you're going to be taking pictures and things like that and posing them up, you want it to be steady. You want it to look good. You want it to have a strong fit. And
I would suggest that whenever you get your own is to glue it in here because that would be the final coup de grace that allows you to really just stay in there. Because right now it just kind of it slips off a little bit, but
for this specific one, there was other ones we did that do fit really
tight.
It
still doesn't fling off.
For this new,
if you were to glue it on, then it would really stay there. So for those of you that
do the YouTube influencer hack of putting my hand up so that the camera focuses on it. Plus, I was silly and picked a red background without thinking about it.
Yeah.
Which is not like really a background. It's to cover up our coats. So you're not just staring at our coats. So because last time I was like, what an eyesore.
So there we have it. That's our that's the head sleeve for your custom figure.
And why don't you go ahead and tell them what this is on? Because in case people maybe don't know what you're offering.
What is on?
But this head sleeve has been slipped on.
Oh yeah.
Is
I haven't put it on my website yet, but
Oh, well, also the serpent set that is currently
Oh.
available on your website. And I would just like everybody to know that my husband was not satisfied with the way that this.
This isn't that one.
Oh,
This
we're
is-
doing a different.
We're doing a
one.
different video for that.
Tune in for that.
This is specifically for the head sleeve. So
Okay.
if you buy a head sleeve, that is what you can expect. If you bought this for another 3D one, you might want to cut off the square, or you might whatever Dremel a little bit, or hot glue this into the thing. You might need to do some extra steps. But for my new stuff, anything new, we'll have this included in the head and on it and everything. So that's good stuff. So thanks everyone. Like, subscribe to our page.
I didn't understand the assignment coming to this table.
Thanks.